All right.
Why you laugh at the beginning of each one of these?
I don't know.
It's like a nervous thing.
Probably.
Yeah, no, people are about to hear me talk.
Yeah.
Everything's good here.
So, let's start off with a little bit of, I guess, follow-up.
From last episode?
What have you been up
What do
to?
you think we are? We're not Hello Internet. We don't need to follow up shit. Stuff happens. Done now.
Yeah.
What have I been up to?
Yeah.
Not a goddamn thing. You?
Well, work. I got new glasses.
You trying to talk shit? Because I don't have a job and I need glasses?
That's not what I was going for, but it works.
Doing? All right. Cunt.
Hey, I don't like my job. It's not like I like my job.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those shoes you gave me?
Yeah.
With your generosity. Fucking make my feet want to cry.
Yep, mine too.
Like, Jesus Christ.
That's why I gave them to you so generously. Some painful goddamn shoes, man.
I had to wear those fucking shoes for like a week straight.
You're the one that left your fucking shoes here, dude.
Yeah, I know, it was an accident. But, Jesus. Like 5 hours out of each day. Or, well, after 5 hours of standing at work. Like, I was just like, oh my god, my feet.
I wore them for about 9 hours total. I put them on my feet. I went to work. I got off work. I took them off. I put them back in the box.
Oh, man. Yeah, just horrible. Yep. They made my feet want to cry.
Yeah, fortunately, they were only like $20. So I didn't waste too much money on them.
Yeah.
But, buying shoes online when you got camel feet like I do, it's kind of it's a crapshoot.
Yeah. It's like they've got, like, no arch support.
They got no support whatsoever.
Like...
Other than crushing your feet from the sides, or at least mine.
Well, that wasn't a problem for me. It just felt like all of my body weight was being supported, like it was like it was doubled and just like on the balls of my feet, and like my heel, and that was it.
Yeah.
And it was, it was horrible.
Yep, they're pretty much the penultimate when it comes to uncomfortable footwear.
Oh man.
So, what do we got as far as topics?
All right. First topic is the Insidious trilogy.
Fuck them.
The third one just came out recently.
Have you seen that one?
Me and my girlfriend went and saw it in theaters.
You movie theater going motherfucker.
Yeah, I like theaters.
Like, we got to talk about this movie I just saw, but I don't got money, Aaron. I didn't see it. I saw the first one. I was not a fan of the first one. I tried watching the second one today, matter of fact, and I got about half an hour into it before I paused it and started fucking around on YouTube.
I liked the first one. I thought it was good. Like, there were some things about it that iffy, just kind of... It wasn't the best movie, but it was entertaining.
I just kind of had it with the whole fucking, Poltergeist, Haunted House, bullshit movies.
It definitely needs...
They don't take originality.
Yeah, it needs some refreshment. Just new ideas. Most of those movies just definitely seem like...
Copy and paste?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just... We've
same
changed
shit
character
over and
names
over and over and over.
Yeah. But yeah, the third one was just really disappointing. It wasn't... Like, the first two had some creepy moments. The third one just didn't. I don't know. And the bad ghost was just... It was kind of crap.
Well?
And they gave away, like pretty much every single thing that would have been creepy, seeing it for the first time in the movie, they gave away in the trailers. They just...
That's because that was the only bits that were slightly interesting.
I don't know why they do that these days. Like, that seems to be...
It's about drawing you in and getting you to pay the price of admission. Whether or not you like the fucking movie after that doesn't matter to them, as long as you actually pay for the goddamn thing.
That's a very good point.
Enough people are going to be freaked out by it because maybe it's they're young.
Yeah.
They're not accustomed to seeing this shit. Maybe. I mean, that seems kind of far-fetched now that I say it. But maybe they're just not accustomed to that kind of terror. You know, that kind of provocation of terror.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it does get them. Maybe it does freak some people out. I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
Just not me. Not you.
Okay, you saw the first one. Yep. You know the, the Woman in Black?
Sure.
They brought, the third one's like a prequel to all of it.
Okay.
And, spoiler, basically, in the second one, the Woman in Black, at the end of the first one, the Woman in Black kills the, psychic chick.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a running theme of all the movies. The Woman in Black is, the main bad guy in the second movie, and the Woman in Black is a minor bad guy in the third movie, and it was just really annoying because, since it's a prequel, you know what happens. You know she's not in any real danger. She's not going to die when she comes in contact with the Woman in Black that keeps whispering in her ear that she's going to kill her.
So it takes all the potential suspense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just crap.
Well, that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Those movies are just that. They're just crap. They're fodder. They bring in a little bit of money and that's it. They move on to the next project.
Yeah.
Not that that's always a bad thing. Look at Rob Zombie with House of a Thousand Corpses. He made that so he could get up the money to make fucking
Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, and Devil's Reject was a lot of the proceeds from that went towards making the fucking Halloween movies, and I dug the shit out of the 2 Halloween remakes.
Yeah, he did a really good job with those. Do you know if he's making anything new?
I have no idea.
It'd be interesting to see him do something new. Do you think he has good original ideas? Like the Devil's Rejects was a very, very simple concept. Just, I guarantee not a lot of fucking thought put into it.
But I don't know that he has original ideas. I think he just has good revisioning for ideas that other people have already, published and put out there.
What would you like to see him redo?
Fuck. Nothing immediately comes to mind as to what I would like to see him redo. Maybe his take on Nightmare on Elm Street.
That could be really good.
That could be interesting. It's got to be better than the last one anyway.
Yeah, I never saw the last one.
You're better off.
I think the last one I saw was Wes Craven when he came back, and it was like Freddy was a real...
oh yeah, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. That one was fucking great.
That one was really good.
But yeah, I'd like to see what he could do with that. The last one was shit. It was really, really shitty. They tried to kind of do a bit of a reimagining, but not really. It was like the same fucking story.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of having any kind of humorous component to Freddy Krueger, they tried to go completely sinister with him.
Oh.
And they cast the dude that played Rorschach in fucking Watchmen
to
play Krueger. And, I mean, he did okay with what he was, told to do. But still, I didn't dig it. I didn't dig it at all.
But that just seems retarded, taking away the humor. Because that's...
Well, I mean, when you look back at the series, the first one didn't have a whole lot of humor to it, but he became a funny fucking character.
Yeah.
As it went through. He had that... He was not only the main antagonist, but he was also the kind of the comic relief.
Yeah. Did you ever hear the theory that I think it was the second one or I can't remember if it's the second or the third one, but it's like the main character is gay and the entire thing is just this huge...
It's the second one. I watched that documentary that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
About it.
That was really good. And I never put that together when I was younger, but like
in retrospect,
it's just like
seems kind of fucking like
holy shit.
Like the dragon from Neverending Story seemed like a goddamn child molester when you look back on him now. Your whole childhood's fucked up when you look back on it. And you're like, wait a minute.
You're like, that's not
There's a whole bunch of undertones here that I just wasn't programmed to fucking receive, was I?
Ghosts versus monsters in movies.
Monsters.
Monsters?
All the way.
I like monsters more.
Don't get me wrong,
But-
my favorite horror movie had a supernatural protagonist of some sort. But that supernatural protagonist manifested in using people's bodies.
And which one is it?
Event Horizon.
Oh, Event Horizon was really good.
Yeah. So, I mean, there are exceptions to it. But
Yeah.
for the most part, I'm going to take something there.
Yeah.
Something present. Something that's a continuous danger. Not something that just goes away and comes back at some sort of, metaphysical fucking whim or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I want something that could bust through the wall at any point and just start choking the shit out of you.
Yeah.
So my vote goes for monsters in movies.
I feel like monsters are being... Like, lately it's been almost nothing but ghosts.
Yeah, that's because they're easy.
Um,
You tie a fucking fishing string to a doorknob and you pull it to slam it shut, and people are like, "Who shut the door?" And
yeah.
with monsters, you actually have to work at it.
You have to have something that people can see.
Yeah. Well, not more.
Or...
At least at the fucking end of the movie.
Yeah, at least at the end.
Look at Babadook. You can do a lot of shit throughout.
Babadook.
You ever see the Babadook? You gotta see the Babadook. The whole movie builds up a lot of fucking tension. And by the time you actually see the, antagonist at the end of the movie, for me it was kind of a letdown, but it didn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not that it was the most inventive thing, but the story leading up to it was what actually fucking mattered, But they didn't show anything throughout the whole goddamn movie, basically. Not a whole lot of budget needed for that.
Yeah.
But you still have a viable, new IP monster. Good on you.
Yeah, nice. That's something that people are just really bad at lately.
New IPs?
Well, new IPs and building tension.
Yeah. They kind of, give it away right at the beginning.
Yeah. And then, it would be one thing if they gave it away right at the beginning and then still had something going for it where later you find something, but it's just... It's like playing a fucking game of poker with everybody showing each other their hands. Like,
Yeah.
nobody... Like...
Here's the monster. Now let's go do some stuff and it'll come back later.
Yeah.
You've already seen it. The suspense is gone. You know what's coming.
Yeah.
Let's just wait for it to come back.
It's so much more powerful when you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the same concept of having, like a serial killer wearing a mask. Because you don't get any of that emotion, you don't get anything. It's just this mysterious thing behind that mask. You're like, you don't know if it's a man or a monster or you don't get any human feeling from it.
Yeah, it doesn't evoke emotion.
Yeah. It's just this void, empty eyes.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what movie does the best monster build-up suspense, in my opinion, but I can't put a pin in it.
Huh.
Alien's a good one to go to.
Aliens is a really good one to go to. You, toward the beginning of the movie, you see the eggs. You
Yeah.
get the weird face hugger thing.
Yeah.
And then you get, the little tiny baby alien bursting out of the chest. But then it's a lot of suspense and,
When you actually see the
pissing
fucking
cats.
thing. When you actually see it, uncoil
Yeah.
behind Ripley, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
What is it?
And at that point, you still don't get a clear view of what it is.
A little bit left to mystery.
Yeah. And it's nice. They did a good job. The Thing did a pretty good job.
It did and it didn't.
I mean,
it did a good job of building up, but as soon as, the presence was there, it was just kind of fucking there all the time.
yeah. But, the monster wasn't just in your face.
No, it may very well have been your face.
Yeah.
That was the best thing that movie had going for it. You didn't know who the fuck was the goddamn creature.
Yeah.
or if anybody was the creature. You just have, relentless persecution and lack of cooperation for possibly no fucking reason.
Mm-hmm.
I like that about it. I like to see prequel, too.
Yeah, it was good. I just wish there were more practical effects.
Yeah, I'm gonna usually agree with you on that.
Yeah.
That practical effects over CG most of the time.
Because, oh man.
Because then it's real. It's there.
Yeah.
It's
the actor has something to react to.
Other than a fucking X on a wall or something.
Yeah. Tennis ball.
Yeah.
Tennis ball strapped to a fucking stick tied like 2 feet above another
waving it
head.
around. Here's the monster. Roar! Roar! Like, no. Tennis balls are scary.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do, I suppose. You get like an actor or an actress who's afraid of spherical objects. So that you can get that accurate, fear depiction.
I hate that in the movie where, like, something's happening, and the actor is interacting with something, and it's CGI, and they're like, the actors does something that's very just simple and like oh yeah, you grab it and then you turn your hand. But, like, they have the CGI thing, like, doing something. It's, like, moving more complicated than what the actor's actually doing. And it just never looks right. It never looks like they're properly interacting with something.
It depends on not only the, actor, but the CGI actor, too. That's like most of the shit that Andy Serkis has done CGI, motion capture for. It all interacts pretty well with the environment around it.
Who's Andy Serkis?
Andy Serkis.
I made you say Andy.
Yeah. He's Caesar. He's King Kong. He's Golem.
Okay. That guy's good.
Yeah. But, like, that's what I'm saying. He knows what he's fucking doing. If the motion capture dude knows what he's doing, then the rest of the actors have to act along with the motion capture thing. It tends to work out pretty well.
Yeah.
But most of the time, you're not going to have an actor the quality of Andy Serkis doing your motion capture shit. That man is typecast as a fucking ape, though, at this point. Because he played Gollum, he played King Kong, he played Caesar in Planet of the Apes. He played a character named Monkey in a fucking video game. I don't remember what the game was called, but that man is typecast as a goddamn ape. They had him in that last Avengers movie.
What was he?
He played a Russian dude, I think, or no, South African guy.
Wait, like...
Ultron, spoilers, whatever.
Yeah,
Ultron's trying to get more of that metal to the South African dude.
Yeah.
That's Andy Serkis.
I didn't know that was Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing about that guy. Everybody knows that motherfucker's work, they just don't know that motherfucker's face.
Yeah. Well, let's revisit the monsters and ghosts. Which works better in a game?
Monsters.
Monsters.
Name name 2 good games with ghosts. Well, I'm saying you might be able to find one. Just name 2.
All right. Let's see. I liked Fear 2.
That's one.
I mean,
Fear 2 was okay.
Fatal Frame was awesome.
I didn't play Fatal Frame, but I had a feeling.
I said it as a joke.
Okay, I had a feeling you were going to bring it up anyway, though. I've heard a lot of people that really did like that game throughout the years.
It was I played some of it, and it was hard just because the controls were really shitty.
Yeah.
But it was ridiculous. Like you're a Japanese kid, you have a camera, and you fight ghosts by taking pictures of them.
Yeah, it's weird. I know, it's weird.
It's really weird.
But it's Japanese, so that's fine.
Yeah.
They do weird things. You do weird things, Japanese people. Yeah. Japanese culture in Japan, not Japanese Americans. I don't know what the fuck you get up to, because I don't really know any of you. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I've seen your commercials.
Seen your fucking TV shows.
Weird shit.
Seen your comic books. Well, manga. Fucking seen your porn.
Anyway.
Hentai is...
Weird fucking porn.
Really crazy.
Weird fucking porn.
Yeah.
But Monsters. I'm saying monsters. Monsters take the fucking cake. Look at Amnesia. Look at Penumbra, The Dark Descent. Those are, can be fucking terrifying games. I'd say Penumbra is much better than Amnesia, but Amnesia got a lot better coverage on YouTube and shit, so more people have played it. Look at fucking Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
That game's suspenseful as fuck. Outlast.
Outlast was a very tense game.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying, when you have a physical...
Did you ever beat that?
Yeah.
I never beat that.
When you have a physical, monstrous force that's out to you,
yeah,
it's far more intimidating. However, that game kind of did have both.
Yeah.
But you didn't beat that.
No.
So you don't know that.
No.
Shame.
Yeah.
What do you have to add to the topic?
I wish there was a better variety of monsters in games. I feel like most of the monsters are just kind of copy and paste.
Mm-hmm.
Again, in Bloodborne, I feel like they do a pretty good job with variety of monsters.
And I thought they did a terrible job by comparison to the Souls, Dark Souls.
I wasn't a big fan of the werewolves throughout,
multiple stages of becoming a werewolf.
Yeah.
Progressive lycanthropy throughout the whole fucking game.
Yeah. But I did like the weird insects and tentacly things. Those were really cool.
Of course you would, with your previously mentioned proclivities towards the joy of weird Japanese porn.
I never said I enjoyed
Sure you did.
them.
Sure you did. We all heard it. I thought that the monster mix, the monster mash, in fucking Bloodborne was okay. I just thought it was kind of lacking from the other couple of games that FromSoft's put out. Hopefully, Dark Souls 3 will be a, an enhanced version of the last two Dark Souls games. I don't know what I would say it could take from Bloodborne, learn from Bloodborne.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the leaked information about it.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but apparently there's going to be a bunch of new enemies on top of pre-existing enemies, and I think 15 new bosses or something like that.
Well, there better be.
See, one of the problems I had with the Dark Souls enemies is most of them were just kind of zombies. It was just either you're a slow zombie with flurry attacks, or
most of these ones are just kind of werewolves.
Yeah.
Either you're a slow werewolf with flurry attacks. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of it.
Just fuzzier. It's the same thing but fuzzier. And with guns.
With guns. Yeah. The hunters. The hunters are good enemies.
Yeah, but they're just running across, fucking the same hunter type thing in the other games.
Yeah. I don't like that the hunters don't come back.
I do and don't.
I mean, at some points...
They're both, they become story relevant when they don't come back.
Yeah.
I have noticed that you could go through the area and kill things as many times as you want, and they don't seem to stop spawning. In Dark Souls 2, you could go through and clear an area permanently.
You'd have to do it. You'd have to go through 15 times.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was.
I've done that in the first area of the game, and it still has enemies popping up.
Yeah, it doesn't do that.
Which is good, because that's a good way to farm health items.
Exactly. Yeah. I didn't like that about Dark Souls 2.
I didn't.
Well,
see, you could bring back the enemies if you used a bonfire aesthetic.
Yeah, but
if you use the bonfire aesthetic, it basically puts that area into New Game Plus, which goes into New Game Plus when you go in the New Game Plus.
Yeah, so it makes it
permanently harder.
Yeah,
I like that. It's just if you use it in the wrong fucking area, it becomes a real pain in the ass.
I never beat 2.
You suck.
It's hard. It's a lot of hard stuff. I think that was 120, and I still couldn't beat the king. And I couldn't beat
the king downstairs walking around all slow that you gotta piss him off before he'll actually attack you.
Yeah.
I never beat him either, just because I didn't feel like taking the goddamn time.
Yeah,
There's 2 enemies in that game I didn't beat. Him, not because I can't beat him, but because I didn't feel like spending the amount of time it would take to fucking kill him.
Well, you can't say that you couldn't beat him because you haven't beaten him.
We could stop the podcast and I can load it up right now and we can go get this taken care of. And 2, one that I was not able to beat, although I tried, is that fucking big-ass dragon in the area that's just kind of laying there until you hit him.
Yeah.
Couldn't beat him.
You're not... Well, I mean, you can...
I know I'm not supposed to. That's not the problem.
Yeah.
The problem is I wanted to.
I could not
and never could.
I accidentally aggroed him and then later figured out, like, after not being able to beat him so many times, I figured out that I could go find this guy and pay him to un-aggro him.
Yeah. The Souls games had that. They both had that character that could kind of reset your faction defaults. But the king, I swung at him and hit him for... I poisoned him to get him mad first, so that you could actually, do damage to him. But I mean, like, a half an hour into hitting the fucker, I just got tired of him. I was like, God damn it, kill me so I can get out of here.
It was really hard.
I didn't find him hard. I just found him tedious.
Well, was this the first time you interacted with him?
You go through, there's a dude you gotta kill who was a bit of a pain in the ass, and then you go down the stairs and he's just kind of wandering around.
Yeah. So the first time you the first time you come across him.
Sure.
Okay. One thing that's really interesting about, like, the way they made this whole thing work was, so the first time you interact with him, you can kill him if you can defeat him the first time. But then, once he's killed you, you go back in there, his life and damage, I believe, are 4 to 5 times the amount that they were the first time that you interact with him. And to lower all of that, you had to get giant great souls or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so you had to go and collect all those giant souls. And once you had those, he would be easier to defeat.
Mm.
But, like, after that, it's, like, ridiculously impossible.
I clobbered on him until I got tired of clobbering on him. I was like, I don't feel like spending any more time here doing this.
He was a bitch.
Yeah, well, there was nothing difficult about his fights. He's easy to dodge.
He was easy to dodge. It just, like, if he hit you, your life went down really quickly.
That's fine.
He did really, really heavy attacks.
In Bloodborne, 2 enemies that have given me trouble.
Wait, like bosses or just enemies?
Bosses. Well, there's one enemy in particular that pissed me off that I've only run across like 1 or 2 times.
Huh.
I don't know, little huddled up fucking lump looking of a person with fireballs. Kill you in 1 shot. Or kill me in 1 shot.
Wait, like...
In one of the Chalice dungeons.
Oh. Okay. I've only gotten to, like, layer 2.
Yeah, those cunts took 50,000 souls from me.
Oh.
Fucking Thunder Cunt Parl.
Thunder...
I don't remember the actual name. I know it's Parl.
What's it? Oh, the fucking...
Big thundery werewolf.
Oh, that thing.
That thing beat me 4 times.
What did you... how did you fight him? Where did you fight him?
I fought him in the only place I know of that you can fight him.
Like when you find him and he's like eating in the Forbidden Woods?
No. No, not in the Forbidden Woods. In Gaul.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That thing killed me like 4 times.
Okay.
And then
that thing beat me once and I didn't go back to it, and now the lantern is broken. so I can't get to that specific point.
Huh.
And I have to get to it from another area, and I don't know if it's still there or not. I still haven't gotten down there.
Weird.
Yeah.
I have the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
Well, things throughout the areas change depending on the time of day. So, like, each time you beat a boss, like, it gets later and later.
Okay.
And then, but, like, so, like, certain enemies will be around, you know, after you've beaten a boss, or they won't be there after you've beaten a boss.
Yeah.
And, like after a certain point, Yar Hagal, like, those, you know, kidnapper guys.
Yeah.
They're, like, you find them, like, they're there, but they're, like, dead. And they're, like, these giant... It's like a fucking giant coffin stuffed with dead bodies.
This is, like, the hell portion that I haven't reached yet.
Kinda, probably.
The nightmare or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got that far yet.
Well, it's not in the nightmare realm. It's, like, it is Yar Hagal, but you have to get to it from another direction.
Yeah, and I've only got the one area to get there.
Yeah. So, yeah.
The one lamp that's inside the church.
Yeah, after you beat the spider fucking thing in the water.
Yeah. Which hopefully I'll be doing tonight.
You get to see what a pale blood sky is.
Okay.
And it becomes, like, the sky becomes, like, this, like, purple and pink and fucking, like, cloudy and like, that's when a bunch of stuff changes.
Yeah, I figured that out just from Skylar kind of letting shit slip. That things were going to change. I better go do this now and this now before doing this. And
yeah, and
now I'm at a point where I just want to kill that fucking thing so I can have more bosses to fight.
Yeah. After you beat the spider thing, that's what, like, after this change, you're not going to be able to go to that point in Yar Hagal.
Okay.
Directly. You'll have to go from one place and get there.
I got you.
Yeah.
I figured out what you're saying.
And then there's gonna be, the enemies down there are gonna be fucking harder. Yeah, thumbs up.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. This chair is bugging the fuck out of me.
How do you have you done any PvP or?
Nope.
No?
Nope, I did a little bit of co-op with Sky and that's it. I tend to play offline because the shades of other people moving around kind of bugs me.
Yeah, that is kind of irritating.
So I just play offline.
It is very interesting. It's fun. Like, you won't get invaded, like other games, unless...
Well, getting invaded was always kind of a fun thing. It's just, it's the look of being online that I don't care for.
Yeah. I understand that. But, like... So the way it works in this is when you do co-op, like with another player, then a bell maiden will start ringing a bell to summon an invader to your game. And so you only get invaded when you're in co-op mode.
Interesting.
Or there's an area that I've noticed that, like, pretty much no matter what, you're there. There's a bell maiden, and she's summoning people to come and kill you.
That is not uncommon in the Souls franchise.
Yeah.
To have a place be like Covenant rings and shit in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Where if you got this fucking ring on that gives you this fucking ability for this fucking faction, then you might be called upon to protect whatever tombstone of what's its.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm shit with names. I can't remember the names of any of the fucking things from the other games.
I
can't remember any of the fucking names from this goddamn game.
I really liked the bell tower covenant or whatever.
In 2?
Yeah, in 2. Like, I did a lot of PvP in that, and I fucked people's shit up so bad.
See, I've never minded the PvP, but I've never intentionally done it. Other than in Dark Souls 1, I think, for the Dark Blood Covenant or whatever, you kind of had to. If you wanted to get all that armor. You were forced to or something like that. But for the most part, I just liked it when people would invade my game, and I'd be like, you got no idea what you're up against, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, man. I always try to base my character around Guts from Berserk. I know you're not fucking familiar.
That's right.
Basically, kind of big dude, gigantic sword, is just really fast with a very powerful attack. And that's how I base my characters.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I tend to do strength and dexterity builds on shit like this.
Yeah.
So that I can be quick and strong. But yeah, I'm not unhappy with the game. I don't know. I think I just prefer the Souls games.
I do wish I had a shield.
So, well, I mean, you get one. The wooden shield.
Yeah,
it doesn't do shit, but you get it. I'm looking forward to 3. Just to go back to what I like, you know.
Yeah.
Like this is a cool departure. I don't think that the gun parrying system works as well as I would like for it to.
Yeah.
It is harder than shit to learn the timing on some of these enemies.
I've never been very good with the parrying system, and this is like I don't think I've ever parried anything.
Dark Souls
except for
1.
accidentally parrying a fucking boss.
The parrying system in Dark Souls 1 I thought was perfect. Dark Souls 2, I'm not sure I ever successfully landed a parry. Because I'd forget how you had you parry them and they fall down and then you can attack. As to where Dark Souls 1 it was like parry attack, you know, and it was fluid and it was quick and it worked. And then they kind of fucking broke it. And now you got it this way where it's like, and shoot, fuck, they didn't do it, they still hit me. Okay, back up. Shoot. Like try shooting at a different point in the attack. Still didn't fucking work. Alright, I'm dead. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's not working for me.
I pretty much just two-hand my weapon.
I still try with the sock lever and the rifle.
I use the
rifle shotgun.
I use the double barrel pistol.
So did I for a long time.
I want to try I want to find the cannon.
Yeah, I got that.
You got the cannon?
Yeah. It's on the windmill. In the woods.
Okay. In the Forbidden Woods, did you find a guy that looked like he was eating a dead body?
I did. And I sent him back to the shit, and he's not a good guy.
Did you fight him?
After I found out that he wasn't a good guy, yeah. He transformed into an even worse guy.
Yeah, that's who I thought you were initially talking about with the electrical werewolf.
No.
Because when I found him, I was doing co-op, and the guy that was doing co-op with me kept attacking at him. Like,
you gotta get rid of him.
He was like pointing at him and like swinging and stuff. And I'm like, all right, fine, I'm just gonna kill him. And I hit him, and he was like, and he fucking transformed on that rooftop, and I defeated him. Like, I just ran down that little corridor in the like windmill area thing, and then like he couldn't get down the corridor, so I just kind of fucking teased him.
You're lucky you got him where you got him, because I sent him back to the church where he proceeded to kill everybody that I had there before I found out that he was the cause.
Yeah.
So in hindsight, might have been better to kill him on that fucking roof, but no.
Yeah. My old lady's gone.
The one on the floor?
Yeah, like the one in the chair.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't have her. I only had 2 people. I had the blob that asks you to send people to it, shapeless whatever, and the prostitute.
Okay.
Those were the 2 that I had there that I could think of.
The guy that's like a dick.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you talk to him and you send him somewhere.
Yeah. And he'll go to the opposite of wherever you send him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's disappeared from my game. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
Maybe he went to the clinic.
No. Like,
You told him to go to the clinic?
Yeah, I told him to go to the clinic because he was being a dick. And
Weird.
I was like... But he showed up, and he talked to me a couple of times, but now he's just gone.
Maybe he had shit to do.
Maybe. And,
It's a Souls game. You might run into him somewhere else.
Maybe.
It's out of the blue, and he'll be like, hey, I found a shiny stick.
Did you talk to the girl?
Which one?
The little girl?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you get her killed?
Probably. I sent her to the clinic.
Wait, you sent her to the clinic?
Yep.
I wonder if she makes it.
I had been listening to Epic name, bro.
Yeah.
As I was playing along.
Yeah.
And he sent her to the church, so I already knew what would happen if you sent her to the church.
Yeah.
So I sent her to the clinic.
Okay.
And I also know what happens if you send them people to the clinic.
I don't know exactly what happens.
I haven't figured out how to get in there. Like,
it's in the Forbidden Woods.
I know it is, but I haven't fucking found it.
Okay, so
there's things I just haven't found yet. Like I remember Skylar being at Sky's house and he pointed out like an obelisk that you have to go to once you get something or another, and it'll allow you to do something or another. This is what the problem is when you have a shitty memory like mine.
Yeah.
But I can't remember where the fuck that obelisk was, so I got to find that obelisk and do something or another with a tonsil stone or something. Which, being a person who has no tonsils, I find discriminating.
Wait. Oh, so like going into the like nightmare?
Something. No.
No?
Maybe. Is that how you got into the nightmare? Was activate the obelisk thing? Somewhere near the Forbidden Woods or something or another?
I don't, you need...
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, okay. But, okay, so in the Forbidden Woods, you know that little town area?
Yeah.
If you go up that hill to the left that leads to where all those dog cages are.
Yeah.
If you go more left, when you get to those dog cages, you go just more left. There's a little cave.
Okay, so that's how you get into it.
Yeah, you go down there, and then there's like these like.
No. That's all I needed to know.
Well,
I just need to know how to get there. I've watched kind of as ENB went through it piece by piece, but I didn't watch how the fuck he got there.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like going back because a lot of his videos are like an hour long.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be like poke along the time bar and be like, where is it at?
Yeah. Basically, you're gonna have to run a lot because there's gonna be poison.
That's fine. A lot of poison in the woods anyway.
Yeah. Well, poison water.
Oh.
Yeah, like a lake of poison. But it's like you can run.
Not the first time that's happened in this Souls game.
Yeah, no. Like Blight Town.
Yeah, Blight Town, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of. So I gotta run through Blight Town 2.0. Gotcha.
Yeah, well, kind of. It's just a little lake.
Whatever.
With giants.
Whatever. Lake with giants. Poison Lake of Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But, yeah, good luck finding where you need to run to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck finding the cannon.
Did you kill the guy on the watchtower with the Gatling gun?
I did.
Did you do it the first time?
Yep.
That guy was hard.
Oh. Did I kill him my first time? I did, but I had to run away.
You ran away? How did you get away from him?
Down the ladder?
Dude, every time I've dealt with him, he's been aggroed. And as soon as I get to the top of the ladder, and I'm trying to fight him, and I'm just like, I can't even do this. I try to go down the ladder, and he shoots me, and I just fall and die.
Well, he does so much walking at you. You just gotta get him off to the left or off to the right and get him to walk. So you got, that little diagonal area there. I think that's probably what helped me.
I got him eventually.
I'm pretty good with bosses.
He's not a boss.
He's like a mini boss.
Yeah. He wants you to leave the monster.
I know he does now, but I did not know that then.
Yeah, that's all he wants.
I started a new game because Sky was saying that Crow Lady, whatever I wish I had a fucking memory.
Yeah.
She has a cool weapon or something, and Skylar... Yeah, Skylar wanted to kill her and get it, and now I want to kill her and get it. Just because it seems like if it's something he's willing to go through shit to get, it might be a cool weapon. Who knows?
Yeah, EMD plays with it for a while, and it does seem like a really good weapon. It's really fucking fast. But I haven't gotten to.
Fuck that lighter.
I haven't gotten through her storyline yet.
Yeah.
I'm at the very end of her storyline, and to finally beat her storyline, you have to kill this hunter and
To get to the end of her storyline, you have to beat this hunter and...
This hunter that... It doesn't seem like... Okay, so you know how a lot of the characters... Yeah, just set it down. A lot of the characters play along with the same rules that you play with. You know, like, you have a certain amount of stamina, you have a certain amount of life, you can use items a certain amount of times, and blah, blah, blah. This character does not seem to have those limits. And it's really fucking frustrating. He uses this one item that allows your dash to be like almost this like teleportation type of fucking thing.
I want that.
It's really awesome. It uses the bullets, but he like never runs out of fucking bullets.
That fucking cannon uses 12 bullets.
He uses this sword that once it's transformed, it like takes away some of your health. Like it's constantly eating your health, but it does a lot of damage. And
this is in the nightmare after you get the nightmare shit going?
No. This is...
In a Chalice dungeon?
No. It's in the cathedral. You know where you fight that, like, screaming... Like, the little girl that turns into a giant monster?
Yeah.
It's, like... She's right outside the door, laying there all bloody. And, like, dude's inside the church. And, like, when you go in there... He just starts walking at you, and then he, like, stabs himself in the leg with something, and then he starts, like, dashing at you and, like, trying to kill you, and he's really quick, he's very powerful, and he uses, he heals himself, and it's, like, it does a lot of fucking health every time he heals himself. Fucking ridiculously hard.
Yeah, I haven't run across this character.
I watched Ian B beat him, and it took him, like, a bunch of tries.
This is like a New Game Plus thing?
No.
It's just toward the end of the game?
It's toward the end of the game. I think it'll probably come up after you beat the spider thing.
Okay.
But, yeah, go back to Cathedral Ward, run back to...
Where fought Werewolf Lady?
Yeah, and she'll be laying there at the top of those stairs. Those guys with the fucking, the crosses that frenzy you, they're not there anymore. And this dude will be in there, and he will fuck your shit up.
Yeah, a lot of the enemies are already gone.
Yeah, they do that.
They just kind of disappear as time goes by.
So, some disappear, some new ones come. Yeah, this guy's gonna fuck your shit up.
Alright.
And,
that's fine.
Yeah.
At least you don't spawn too far away from him.
He will one-shot you.
That's not uncommon.
He will parry and one-shot you. Just fucking...
Not uncommon.
He will destroy you.
Plenty of fucking monsters in the Souls games have been one-shot things. Usually when I come across something that's like a one-shot type of enemy, I find that I don't use the lock-on. So that I don't have any complications with my rolling direction.
Yeah. Where's your insight at? How many insight do you have?
20 something, I think.
Okay.
I had 30, but I bought some armor.
One thing I really like about the game is your insight.
And, I mean, you can spend those little skull fuckers for more insight, right?
Yeah.
Because I've got like 20 something of those.
Yeah. One thing that's really cool, I really like that they've done with this game is your insight. Like, the more insight you have, I don't know if after at 40 you get to see, like, you know, in the Cathedral Ward where you go into that like little tiny graveyard-ish area.
Yeah.
And then there's this one place you go to grab something, and then you get like
picked up by an invisible hand, and killed.
Yeah.
When you hit 40, you get to see that thing?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And there's, like, those things, like, all over the place.
Huh.
Like, not, like, there's places in Yarhagal, they're, like, fucking everywhere.
Huh.
But there's, like, one just hanging on the fucking side of the Cathedral Ward church thing that you're in. Like, you go out there, it's gigantic. It's got arms. It looks like Cthulhu.
I almost feel like stopping the podcast, loading it up, and checking it out.
Pause. Okay, so you saw the big monster.
Saw a big monster, yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't that awesome? That's cool.
It was a big multi-armed thingamabob, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
I wonder if you ever... fuck it, I don't want to know.
What?
Ever get to fight one of those things?
I don't remember.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't remember. I know there's a point in the game where, in part of Yarhagal, that you haven't gotten to yet, like, there's this part where there's, like, a bunch of witches, and they're, like, attacking you, and they'll respawn, but basically the best tactic you have is to just try and run past them down this fucking walkway, and while you're doing that, there's one of them on the wall there, and it, like, shoots a laser, kind of zigzagging.
That's rude.
Yeah, but the laser itself doesn't hurt you. It just makes the ground where it hits explode, and that hurts you.
Huh.
So, and it's like, it's slower, like the explosions are slower than the laser.
Okay.
So, like, the laser...
You have time to be like, I need to get over here.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a bitch. There's, like, a bunch of those fucking witches. But, yeah. Alright, so, enough of the Bloodborne. Let's talk about E3 and the things that we've seen so far.
Okay. You had me watch a trailer for The Phantom Pain.
Phantom Pain, new trailer.
Which...
I liked it.
Yeah, me too.
There was a lot of stuff in it that was very, like, it presented a lot of questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play the game. Like, it's hard to even talk about it, really, and I don't feel like I'd be coming from any kind of an educated perspective to talk about a lot of the shit that I saw.
Yeah. It was very interesting to see the Metal Gear in it.
Rex?
Yeah, it looked like Rex, but it is far too early for there to be Rex.
Maybe.
I mean, I feel like it could be Metal Gear Zeke.
Maybe.
But I don't remember Zeke looking like that. Like, Zeke it could have multiple heads. But
well, yeah, I mean, it's a fucking machine. You can change the parts out.
Yeah.
Then you got, what?
The
liquid and probably Solidus.
Yeah, which was a big surprise. Like, I didn't expect them to show that. It was really weird to see. It looks as if Skullface can become a buddy.
Maybe an unintentional buddy, because, I mean, the way that fucking Snake, or Big Boss, hits the mirror when he's all, covered in blood and that fucking whatever the hell that is poking out of his head.
Yeah.
It's like he's, really unhappy with himself.
Yeah.
Like some of the decisions he has had to make throughout the course of the game or something.
That's something I wanted to talk about. It seems like this game has, like, it's like a kind of a karma system where, like, you can make decisions and it will affect the way you appear.
Yeah, the way...
Like, you notice in the beginning where he's, like, walking down the hallway and the light's blinking and, like, the horn gets longer and longer.
Yeah, I'd like to know what that fucking horn is.
It's supposed to be debris.
Whatever.
That's lodged
it's
in
bugging
his
the
skull,
fuck out of me, and I want to know.
But it doesn't make any sense that debris would grow.
Yeah.
So, like, what the fuck is going on with that?
Who said it's supposed to be debris? That sounds purely like just speculation.
That's Kojima. That's straight from Kojima.
I don't even think Kojima knows what the fuck's going on anymore. That man's lost. He's like, I didn't expect this. Fire me, please, bail me out.
They do a lot of stuff to make him kind of demon-y.
Yeah.
Like, they even add a strap that's not strapped to look like a little tail on the suit. It's very interesting.
They're turning him into Hellboy.
Yeah. He's got a powerful fucking left arm. He's got a little horn.
They're turning him into Hellboy. Covering him red in blood. Yep, turning into Hellboy.
Yeah. But,
what else did we see? We saw the E3 presentation for
Fallout. Which I thought was really impressive. It made me want to play the game a whole lot more than I wanted to play the game before.
Yeah.
And I wanted to play the game before.
I wanted to play. I don't even know if I wanted to play the game before. It's just like I would play the game.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, just because it's a Bethesda property, I like Bethesda. I like the other Fallouts. I'll play the game. But my expectations going in would have been extremely low, and I'm going to keep them low.
Well,
even seeing
best.
What we've seen so far, like I said to you right after we watched the trailer, they've got a little while in which to fuck it up.
Yeah.
They can, at any point in time they can pull, well, on certain hardwares, at least on PC, this won't work, so we're gonna have to scale this down, or maybe, well, this doesn't stream quite as well on the Xbox as it does on the PlayStation, so for competitive market fairness, we're gonna have to scale them both down.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
There's
when that
plenty
happens.
of time for that shit to happen.
Yeah.
But the presentation they showed today, other than the textures, I really fucking liked it.
Yeah, it looked really good. I can't wait.
The level of customization, being able to build your own house. When he was like, you could build your own fucking blah, blah, blah. In my head, I was like, damn it. Because I was like, it's going to be just like that DLC for Skyrim. Where it's like, you can build your own house, when really you can't. You can just kind of select this chunk or this chunk for that chunk.
Mm-hmm.
And in this, I mean, you're platform by platform.
Yeah.
You're making walls, you're making floors, you get to make your own shit. I'm gonna make a really weird fucking castle.
Yeah.
I love Minecraft, man. I love building shit. I'm gonna make something interesting. And it'll give me the opportunity to do that.
One thing
in a AAA title.
One thing that kind of bothers me is that you build a settlement and you create areas for there to be merchants in.
Yeah.
And the fact that he said that, like, basically all this building stuff is optional and, like, you don't really have to do it. But the merchants that you can get for your little city or town or whatever, you can get some of the best items from.
Yeah, probably.
Well, he specifically said that. Like, they've got some of the best...
So, it's optional, you don't have to do it, but we're encouraging you to do it.
Yeah. And, it's like, okay, am I only going to be able to find these items after, like, doing this and appeasing my people?
Probably. That's not to say that you won't be able to make it through the game without these items.
Well,
but
of course
you'll
not.
probably have to, jump certain fucking hoops to get certain things. It's just kind of how it usually works.
Yeah.
Either way, I like the look of it. I like the amount of customization that they're, promising so far.
Yeah.
I just don't like how they're going to fuck it up. And I'm going to stay of the mind of thinking that they're going to fuck it up until they don't fuck it up.
That's the best mindset.
Bethesda, don't fuck it up.
Yeah, I hope you're listening.
You're not, but if you ever do, it'll be sometime well after this game's come out, and you'll be able to look back and be like, we totally fucked it up.
Yeah. What do you think of the little app phone game?
The Fallout Shelter?
Yeah.
I thought it was, I don't know, it could be fun to play. It seems like a bit of a ripoff from This War of Mine, but This War of Mine was fun to play in a very serious way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, very serious. Like, actions have consequences. This character might not make it home type of...
That's cool.
Type of way. But it's laid out pretty much the same, just cartoonier in the Fallout one.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing it. I have a feeling I'm going to put a lot of time into that game.
I'll probably spend more time fucking with the Pip-Boy app.
It'll be interesting.
I mean, I do like that they're saying that, you can buy Lunchbox lunchboxes that will unlock more content for the game for you.
Yeah.
But you don't have to. The whole game's there. You can just play it.
Yeah.
There's no... Now that you've done this, you have to wait 30 minutes before blah, blah, blah. You can just fucking play the goddamn game. And I like that. Points for that. But, I don't know. It's not something that just really piques my interest.
Yeah. I don't like that they announced it and they were like, oh yeah, and it's, fucking, it's available right now. Like, as soon as this presentation's over, you can fucking pull out your phone and download it. But they didn't mention anywhere that that was only for fucking iOS. And at this point, there's no... It's definite, like, it will be out on Android at this time.
There's no confirmed release date for Android.
Yeah, and, like, as soon as I saw that, I went searching for it and couldn't find it.
You think Apple had to pay a bunch of money for that? Like, guys, we've really shit the bed here. Samsung's kind of fucking us up right now. We gotta do something.
Probably. Do you think there are any ridiculous fanboys out there that went out and bought an iPhone just to do that?
You fucking know there are.
Yeah.
There are people in this world with no time and way too much money.
Yes, there are.
Or all the time in the world, way too much money, excuse me.
What did you think of Doom? We also saw the trailer for that.
It looked like some chunky goodness. Could have rode it up the steps, shotgun, could plow, upper body just kind of disintegrates. I like it.
I really liked the destruction of the bodies.
Do I have a lot of hope for that game? I don't know. It's being made by Bethesda.
Well, it's not being made by Bethesda.
It's Bethesda and id.
Well, but it's being published by Bethesda and it's making the game.
So, Fallout New Vegas was published by Bethesda, and I didn't really care for it either.
Well, but that's
only... Or that one game we talked about last time with fucking Mickey Rourke. That was published by Bethesda, and it was shitty.
Well, okay. But wait, didn't Bethesda publish the last Doom?
No. Doom 3?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
Maybe the BFG edition, but
no, maybe.
I think that Doom 3 originally was just strictly id Software back when they had the power to do so.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling it's going to basically be just a way better looking Doom 3.
I think...
And don't get me wrong, Doom 3 was fun, but it was just...
Sure.
It wasn't anything special.
No, it was at the time, I think, but it just became what was standard.
Yeah.
There's a game, I can't quite remember what the fuck it was called, but Doom 3, or the new Doom, makes me think a lot of it, just because of the pacing and kind of the appearance, but I can't fucking remember what the game was called.
Got any information on it? I can guess, too.
I can look on my computer.
Yeah, do that computer thing. Do you have it?
I believe so.
Was it like Metro?
Start with a B.
B?
Yeah. It's not here on this list. It's, what the fuck was it called? Oh, man.
Bioshock?
No.
Brink?
Nope. Bullet something?
Bulletstorm?
There you go.
I never played that.
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah.
It looked nice.
That's what I'm saying. Visually, it kind of made me think of Bulletstorm.
Mm.
It had it was pretty colorful looking for a fucking Doom trailer.
Yeah.
And the bulkiness, it's got that whole, fucking Unreal Engine type of look to it, so...
Why did... I never understood that. Like, why does the Unreal Engine... why is every character in the Unreal Engine...
Dude, I don't fucking have any idea. Did you ever see the last, Devil May Cry?
Yeah.
They look like people.
Yeah.
They had normal proportions. It was made with the fucking Unreal Engine. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? You guys need to share whatever the hell you did with the rest of the douchebags that use the Unreal Engine so we can have some normal-looking characters. Not every game has to look like Gears of fucking War.
Oh, I hate the way Gears of War looks. I hate the way they hold their guns. Oh, man. Fuck Gears of War.
And fuck that barking dog.
Yeah, fuck that barking dog. What? I wonder if they can hear that.
What?
The people.
Us saying fuck that barking dog?
No, the barking dog itself.
I'm sure they can. Oh, them through there in the microphone. Microphone people.
Yeah, those
I'm sure
people.
the microphone people can hear the barking dog, dude.
They can obviously hear the fan.
Well, yeah, I can see the very rhythmic fucking alignment. I'm gonna assume they can hear the barking dog.
They very might be.
They probably can.
Okay. What else did we see? I watched the disappointing trailer for Mass Effect Andromeda.
I did not. I didn't. I fucking really liked Mass Effect 1.
It was really good.
Mass Effect 2 was pretty good, but a bit more action oriented.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 3, I couldn't bring myself to play through.
It got a lot more action oriented.
I made it to a part where you're on some place that reminds me of the moon, and you're inside a thing and you have to take an elevator. And that's as far as I got. It's right towards the beginning of the fucking game.
Wait.
That was it.
It's like the moon, you take an elevator.
Yeah.
What?
It looked like the surface of the moon. You go in a place. It's not even a big elevator. It's a 1-floor cargo elevator.
Uh-huh.
I took that up.
What, like when they're on Mars?
Sure.
Or wait. No, they do go to the moon.
Then on the moon. In the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They, like, go to the moon. They find, like, the specs or something like that for the catalyst.
Sure.
Wow, that was really early.
Yeah. Like I said, barely played it.
Well, I really liked the Mass Effect series. I was, like a lot of people, kind of disappointed with the ending.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like...
I heard all about that on the internet.
Yeah. Everybody was up in arms.
All about that.
Yeah.
To the point where they finally just kind of released some DLC. They're like, fuck, we're sorry. We hear you. Shut up.
Yeah.
Here's multiple endings.
But, well, it really didn't do much.
Well, I mean, originally, the multiple endings you had to choose from all had, just a different color tint?
Yeah. And then, like, the endings had little bits of story, but it just really wasn't...
The changes were too nuanced, too small?
Yeah, nothing really felt like it changed.
Yeah.
Like, everything was pretty much the same, except for, like, them saying, like, oh, this happened. You control the Reapers now.
Yeah.
Or, all the Reapers are dead. All sentient AI is gone. All the Mass Effects relays are gone, and nobody has the ability to go anywhere. Or what else? What else was their ending? Like, sacrifice everything? Like, everybody dies? Or something? I'm probably completely wrong about that.
That's fine. It doesn't really matter anyway, because I'm not planning on playing through it.
Yeah. But, it will be interesting to see what they do with Andromeda. If you didn't guess by the name, it's not in our galaxy, it's in the Andromeda galaxy.
I had guessed, or I had figured that they were done.
Oh, no. There's no way that they're gonna fucking...
Well, I thought it was just gonna be a trilogy.
Well, this is a story within the Mass Effect universe.
Okay.
Shepard's done.
Alright.
So, like, all that storyline, done. I think this is supposed to be, like... Maybe... I'm probably gonna get this wrong, but, like, 200 years later.
New Shepard gets to rise.
Kinda. Yeah. Like, from what I've heard, this is all speculation, rumors, but, like, you're kind of like a fucking space pirate-ish type of guy that that's sent to the Andromeda Galaxy to like colonize new areas of space.
Yeah.
For the human race. And like that sounds like it'll be very interesting, where they go with that. I really hope that they continue doing the like things that you've done in this game will affect the next game, but I hope that they learn from the reactions of the last trilogy and make the consequences much more varied. I really want to know which ending was the right ending for the series in the last one.
Which, by right ending, you mean which one they chose to go with?
Which one they chose to go with.
Or do you think they'll just kind of vaguely lead into this one without any mention of that?
That would be really, really fucking irritating.
It would be irritating, but it also would be the logical step to take unless it reads from your save game.
Yeah, but how's it going to read from your save game?
You would have to be called on to kind of choose.
Well, yeah, but...
What happened?
But, like... Okay, some of the endings...
Like The Witcher 3. In the beginning of Witcher 3, it asks you if you want to use a save game or emulate a save game, basically.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they do that with the other Mass Effect games.
Yeah, but this one would just be purely... This one would just be purely emulation. You'd be like, which ending did you choose?
Yeah. But, like... If you destroy the Mass Effect relays, like, there's no way this game could even happen. So, like, obviously that decision is not the one that is going to be taken.
Yeah.
You know? Because if you no longer have the ability to go from one part of the galaxy to another in, like that,
then you might take a couple hundred years.
Yeah, and...
This game takes place a couple hundred years later.
But...
That's probably how they'd explain it. Traveling, as close to fucking light speed as they can.
But nobody has the technology...
Shit changes.
...to do that. To, like, remake these things.
Yeah.
Like, nobody has the understanding of how these things work. Really, like... like on the Citadel, they had the keepers.
Nikola Tesla did it.
Nikola Tesla was an alien?
Yeah. Always has been. Yeah. Traveled back into the future to change shit after shit got blown the fuck up.
Creating death rays.
Sure.
Fucking pigeons.
Why not?
Did you ever hear that story?
No. I've heard a lot of stories, but I haven't heard any stories about him fucking pigeons.
He supposedly loved a pigeon.
Yeah, he loved a lot of pigeons.
Yeah.
He had no friends.
But he, quote unquote, loved this pigeon.
That was probably just all the propaganda put against him by people at the time.
It's very possible.
Rumors spread by J.P. Morgan or something.
J.P. Morgan?
Yeah. The guy who shut down the Wardenclyffe facility, blacklisted Tesla, the reason why Tesla died alone and broke. Because nobody would fucking work with him.
What a big douchebag.
Yeah.
Tesla was crazy, though.
He was absolutely fucking crazy. He used to suffer from constant hallucinations, like he'd be standing in a room at a ball or something, and everybody's burning to death.
Yeah.
He wouldn't touch...
And he's just maintained.
He wouldn't touch people. He wouldn't make contact, skin-to-skin contact. It was a nut job. He just happened to be a fucking brilliant wizard of a nut job.
Why can't all nut jobs be like that?
I don't know. Maybe they are. They just got other shit to do. Like drool. Drilling's really an underrated pastime, you know?
Drilling is an underrated pastime. What else did we see?
Not much, really.
Not much?
No.
You got a jingle?
I don't have a jingle. Do you have a jingle?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. We scrap the jingle. Episode 5, scrap the jingle.
Episode 5 marks the death of the jingle.
Let it be known. On episode 6, we kill that fucking dog.
Nighty night, people.